Okay, in this video, we're going to be taking a look at the performance tasks for Google Sheets as part of the COJUSD Google Certified Student Level 2. So step number one there on your list, it says go to the tinyurl.com/sheets level 2 and make a copy of the sheet. So we're going to go to tinyurl.com/sheets level 2. As I am the owner of this, I don't need to make a I'm going to go right to it. For you, you're going to go here to File, Make a Copy. And you're going to, okay. You're going to work with the copy, not my original file. All right, so from there, you're going to go ahead and title your copy Google Sheets Level 2. And what you're going to do is we're going to take the what this is here is some pretend test scores from some of them are actual famous people, others are not. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these test scores and we're going to use some of the functions within Google Sheets to analyze the data. So this is something very similar to what teachers have to do when they take the actual Google Certified Educator Level 1 exam. So this is actually very similar to that. So what we're going to do, we're going to select the scores for test number 1 and use the sum function to total up all the scores. So we're going to start here with all the test scores, starting with Tom Brady. We're going to go ahead and select all the way down to Roberto Vaca. And we're going to come over here. If you don't see this on the end, this is your function button. Sometimes it shows up here based on the size of your screen. So if you don't see it, hit the 3 dots, and you're going to go to the function button right here. And we're going to go to sum, which is the first one. We're just going to add them all up. And then you hit enter. And now you have it's like they added up all this for you, did all the math for you. Okay, next we're going to select all the scores, 4 test scores for Tom Brady, and we're going to use the average function to find the average score of his 4 tests. So Tom Brady's the first one here. We're going to go ahead and select his 4 test scores. And we're going to go back to our function button. We're going to go to average and push enter. And we see his average score is 68. So what we're going to do next, we're going to click in this one here, and we're going to use that same function, the average for Tom Brady, and we're going to apply that to all the other people in here and their test scores. So instead of having to select it and then hit it again over and over for each person, all you have to do is use the fill down function, which all you have to do, if you see the little blue box right here, and you hover over it, and then you see the cross right here, you click and then you drag down, and it applies those same rules to all of them. And now we see the average score for each and every person that's on this sheet. So the next skill I want you to demonstrate how to freeze the first row. So I'm going to go here and select the first row. And we're going to go to view. We're going to go to freeze, and then we're just going to do the 1 row right here. 1 row, the one that I selected. All right, sorry about that. And now what that means is if I keep on going down farther and farther and farther, that first row still shows me the information on the very top here.
Excuse the interruption, teachers. I just need
All right, sorry for the interruption. Next, we're going to go to now select the average scores of everybody. So this is all the average scores right here. Select those scores. And then from there, we're going to sort the sheet in descending order, which is Z to A. So we can order all the scores from greatest average score to the least. So now that I've selected it here, I'm going to go ahead and use, here in column F, I'm going to use the drop-down menu right here. I'm going to go down here, sort sheet Z to A. And now, the person with the highest average score, Pepper Potts, 86. And down here, the lowest average score, Donald Trump, his average score is 39. So we're using some of the different functions here on Google Sheets. So next we're going to select all the data we have on the sheet. So I'm just going to go ahead and go like this. And then what we're going to do is insert a pie chart. So once I've selected all the data that I want to include in my chart, I'm going to go to insert. I'm going to go down here to chart, and it's going to pop up here on the right side in a second. And by default, it's going to show me something like this. But I want to turn this into a pie chart. So the chart type is what I do right here. I click right there. I'll scroll down until I find a pie chart. There's a cool looking pie chart right here. There it is. I can close the editor, and then I can drag this down away from all the data so it's displayed right below it on my on my sheet. So your next step now is to you've completed all the tasks here in Google Sheets. You're gonna then display this sheet on your Google Sheets page of your Google Sites portfolio. If you have any questions, send me an email, message me on Google Hangouts, or come see me in room 203.